Within 10 days, the Vancouver Canucks have received the best Christmas present of all. Losing 3 of their best players. Oh boy, everybody loves this. It's time for the injury update. The injury bug strikes again. This time, it's on our number 1 defender, Chris Tanev. And this is not something that I guess many people are so surprised about. I mean, Tanev's never played a full season in the NHL. I mean, the most games he's had was at 70. And this stems into the fact that I'm pretty sure nobody came into this season expecting Chris Tanev to play 82 games. It's just that the eventual injury that did come came at such an unfortunate time, because on top of this, we also got Gudbranson, he's out. Horvat, he's out. Sutter, he's out. Baertschi, he's out. Dorsett is out forever. And the injury bug, man, it's just something that we got cursed towards the Vancouver Canucks. And the Canucks, we haven't won a game since Carolina. And we've been outscored 20-5 in what was it, our last 5 games? I didn't even watch the Nashville game. I'm gonna say that right now. I didn't watch any of it. I didn't even see Burmistrov's goal. I know it was a Besser point, so that's all good. We all care about our boy Brock Besser because he's basically the only player on the Canucks that people really care about right now. And, oh man, it sucks. It really does suck because, okay, let's take a look at everybody that we've lost. Okay, so first off, we lost Gudbranson and Tanev. Okay, what do we have here? We got 2 right-handed defensemen. So, automatically, those are 2 guys we can slot on the right side. These are 2 NHL defensemen, and Gudbranson provides a lot to the team in terms of mind games and intimidation and standing up for your teammates. Because after Gudbranson was injured, the grit in the team just changed. And the grit in the team is going down an entirely different path now that both Gudbranson and Dorsett are out currently. And I don't know how much longer Gudbranson has on his body and how much he needs to heal, but Gudbranson was a presence on the ice. Not necessarily in the most offensively or defensively productive way, but in the more of you won't boss my team around kind of way. He was the kind of guy that you put on the ice because you didn't want the other team to mess with you guys. And I hate to say it, but that's what he was, and he was important in that role. And now that he's gone, you know, well, there goes that. This team is kind of soft now. Tanev being out, our best defenseman, our most trustworthy defenseman, our most calm defenseman, and he's out. Which, again, it's not a surprise. Everyone knew that he would be injured eventually this year, because he always gets injured, but it's at this time, at this moment, at this exact worst time ever to have been injured. He's out for 2 to 3 weeks or whatever, and it couldn't have been any worse than this. Brandon Sutter, Baertschi, Horvat, and Dorsett, that's more than an entire line's worth of players. Horvat and Sutter were the 2 face-off guys. These were 2 guys who actually provided an impact on the team. Bo Horvat, he was one of the best point-producing guys on the team. Not saying that he was very, very, very good, but I'm saying that he was one of the best point producers on the team. Sutter, he was not as successful in that category, but his face-offs, he was good at face-offs, and the Canucks used him for face-offs. And now that he's gone, and Horvat, who is also a face-off man, is gone, we're using Burmistrov instead. And Sven Baertschi, he's out too. I made a video about that. And it sucks. We're not even talking about Derek Dorsett. And Derek Dorsett is one of the more sadder stories of all of hockey in this year because of the fact that he's been forced to retire, and this is not going to be a subject that I remove from my videos or eventually stop talking about anytime soon, because I'm going to say it again. Derek Dorsett was one of the better players on the team. And it sucks. It sucks. We're playing San Jose today, and I have no idea what I'm going to expect. I expect a blowout loss. I mean, we lost 7-1 with Tanev in the lineup. Imagine what's going to happen when a Sharks team comes in. I mean, the Sharks, they've been like 7-4-3 or whatever in their past 10. Or however many games that is. 14. 14. I can math. I'm Asian. Don't worry. But it doesn't work. It doesn't work out, man. I can't figure out a way or visualize a way for this team to win anything because this team just genuinely is so bad. I mean, you can say that it's, because they're not trying or whatever. You can see it on the ice, man. These guys are competitive, and they're trying. Anders Nielsen got so pissed off when he let in that, fourth or fifth goal or whatever that he slammed his stick right over the crossbar, and I was like, man, that sucks. I really do feel for Anders Nielsen, and you can tell, the whole team, the effort and the determination is low-key there. I mean, it doesn't really translate into what we see on the ice, it doesn't really translate well with the eye test, but the drive to succeed is there from this Vancouver team. It's just that they suck. It's just that the rest of the team is genuinely so gosh darn untalented at this stage, to the point where they're not able to do anything anymore. I mean, the Sedins and Eriksson, okay, they're fine. Recently, they haven't been as hot. I mean, Henrik got his 800th assist, which is really good. That was an assist on the Burmistrov goal. But, at the same time, when you got Henrik and Daniel feeding guys like Alex Burmistrov, it doesn't really work out that way. And I don't want to try to say that a lot of the team isn't skillful, because there are some players on this team who have shown that, yeah, they can play, and they can do well. It's just that we're not seeing that side anymore. First off, the Canucks are always letting in the first goal on the first shot of the game, which, I don't know about you, but I don't think that's a good thing. The rest of the morale of this team has to be down the drain, and it has to be absolutely deteriorated because now we're going into this game without our 7 or 8, however many goals he scored, goal scorer Derek Dorsett, without our point guy or center winning face-off men, Sutter and Horvat. Okay, it was unfair to call Sutter a point man. Okay, our other point man on the wing, Sven Baertschi, our good, gritty defenseman, Erik Gudbranson, our number 1 defenseman, Chris Tanev. This team has to be so unconfident going into this game, and against the Sharks team that isn't really that injured. I mean, all they have is Barclay Goodrow or whatever. This team is gonna suck tonight. And believe me, I want this team to really succeed. I want this team to win games. And I would love it if the Vancouver Canucks proved me wrong tonight and they beat the Sharks 4-0 or whatever. I would absolutely love that, and there would be such a strong story behind that game. But I don't see that happening at all. This team is not capable of doing well at the moment, and whatever it is that needs to change, whether that be the attitudes, the patience, the morale, the players in general, the skill, the players we have, it doesn't translate to me that we're going to be able to come away with this game with a win. And the next 2 or 3 weeks are going to be hell, especially without Chris Tanev. And the entire span that Tanev is gone, we still don't have Horvat or Baertschi either. So there goes 3 out of our top 4 players on the team gone due to injury, and we're finishing up 2017 without them. And I can't wait to watch this game because this game is going to be really hectic, I can tell right off the bat. Please, I want the Canucks to win. I want them to win. I want them to do successful. I want them to win the cup, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. Oh my god. Stressful. It's stressful being a Canucks fan, isn't it? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're passing down Troll saying Lost Wrestling and Gaming, and bye.